So I get to, oh wow,
Now
okay.
it's recording.
Cool. So then I get to record everything that's kind of happening.
So what you're doing. So
Cool.
It's a voice record too.
Voice and video.
Awesome. Okay,
And
cool.
What's that?
Perfect.
Yeah, what should we say? And I have a consent form for you guys to sign.
Cool.
If you're comfortable with it. But obviously I'm not.
Yeah, I mean, I'm wondering if it's cool that we maybe do like, here's, just explain this and then.
That's what I was thinking is
Yeah.
like to kind of when you're setting it up and then maybe doing one call and then we can, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Okay.
Yeah, this is actually really cool. Awesome. Okay,
Or do you want to
actually,
wait for 2 minutes?
I don't know, Linda, do you guys want to wait or should we get it started?
Should we have a little bit? I mean, you know our people like at least till 6:10.
Yeah.
Are you here till 9?
I might have to leave before that.
I wonder, yeah, why don't we get a few people started? Yeah? Cool, alright. So I can do this real quick and then,
I thought we wanted to do like a little powwow when people come.
Yeah.
We could pause when people come because I feel like people are going to trickle in. I'm getting texts like, where is this?
Yeah.
So, you know.
awesome. Alright, so why don't we all take one of these lists? Asuka, you're going to be joining us, so yay! Alright. And so, I guess a little bit about like who we're calling. So this is a list of Muslim voters in New York City.
Okay.
And we're targeting our community, and we're going to bring out volunteers from the Muslim community to call our people and say, you need to go out and vote, and most importantly, you need to go out and vote for Bill deBlasio. So the list comes with a phone script. And I know everyone's kind of done their own phone banking in the past. Here you go. And so basically we are dialing the names on the paper and then following what you hear. So basically, I don't know, we've all done this, but basically we're just calling the individual saying, Salam, may I speak to, enter the voter name. My name is whatever your name is, and we're calling on behalf of Muslims for deBlasio, and we're reaching out to voters in the community to urge you to vote for Bill deBlasio for mayor on election day, which is next Tuesday, November 5th. And we're basically trying to get a commitment from them, like, can Bill count on your vote? And then based on what they say, we're actually recording that information on the actual seat.
Not sure, whatever.
Undecided, etc. The other thing that is on this list, on our script that we have to edit, is we're asking people, like, do you know where your polling site is? And that information is actually not available, right? Linda, is that true?
Say that again?
Yeah, so it's not actually on this. So we're going to take that part out.
Wait, which one?
So the polling information is actually not on this.
I think we should just use their script because I think their script matches exactly the information there.
Well, the point is like, our thing says, what about if the person, in the beginning it doesn't say nothing about our issue, but if the person says no, you want everybody to be on the same point. Like if someone says, I'm not voting on Tuesday, actually.
Right. So that's here now, right? The first field is basically if you don't get someone to pick up, right? Not wrong answer, wrong number, disconnected. The second question relates to the first question. You support the and then last is the question of volunteering.
Yeah, so we don't have the volunteering part on our code. But my point is this. My point is like, are we really here to recruit volunteers for the campaign? Or are we here to get commitments for voters?
Right.
I think for their end, they want volunteering because it goes back into the system and then they call them to ask them.
So we can add a question in our things about will you volunteer. My point is if a person says to you, actually, democracy is corrupt and I'm not voting on Tuesday, what's their response? Which all of our he just said something about Israel yesterday.
Yeah.
What's our response? So our thing is like ours says, well, listen, do you care about incorporating Muslim school holidays? If you go and vote, this will just send the message. You know what I mean? Like there's specific information that's particular to our community. Obviously, if people are.
I think what we could do is that, I mean, yeah, like what we should do is like the part that says great after they've said yes, for example, that they're voting. Instead of saying, do you know where your polling site is, we can just put the question there, like, are you great? Thanks. Are you interested in volunteering? Should it get that far? Like sometimes we've had experience where like people are just like, yes, 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 I'm gonna vote, and they hang up.
Right.
Yeah.
So maybe we could just for our scripts version, like where it says, great, do you know where your polling site is? We can just say, great, are you interested in volunteering?
Do we have more pens, by the way? Do we have pens?
So ask if I can get some more. I think I have some in my bag, actually.
Okay, and if they say yes, we can note it on here. Cool. If they say no, know that they're not voting, right? We actually have some other reasons why we feel like our community would be interested in going out and voting, and so the bottom says, like, with all the issues impacting Muslim New Yorkers, voting in this election is extremely important, and that your vote for Bill deBlasio could help incorporate the NYC, incorporate Eid holidays in the public school system. And that's it.
Do people generally tend to ask about like specific positions on issues or anything like that?
Once in a blue, if someone gets
Once in a blue. Most of them, they don't ask. If somebody is voting, they'll just say, yes, of course I'm voting for him. And you don't want to hang on asking too many questions. They just want to know yes or no.
Okay.
And most of them, they don't even want to volunteer. They
Right.
just say, no, I just want to.
And like if people are sort of like unsure about whether they're voting or not, like are we trying to push them? Like we're trying to be convincing, right?
Yeah, we're trying to be convincing.
be convincing. But
Right.
if somebody say I'm not sure, you just put on
And this is
not
always
sure.
like a, it's
undecided.
and this is like kind of like a,
Can you guys use another person that calls?
yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Do you have a phone for him?
Oh no, we don't have, we have,
We're,
Do you have an extra phone?
we give you,
cool.
Look at you.
Yeah, done. But the idea, Atika, is that we do want to be somewhat convincing. Like sometimes you're just not going to get everyone to say yes.
Right.
But even even if you said that they're undecided, that's cool. But like the idea is that we're calling a segment of our community that we feel like we have a selling point, which is the Muslim school holidays. Like
It's a big deal.
yeah.
It's tangible.
And in order for us to hold like Bill deBlasio accountable for making that commitment to us, we need to turn out voters. So, great, welcome. Awesome.
yeah.
Yeah.
Free to grab a seat.
Can everyone also fill this out because we've been asked to fill it out and you all are free.
Okay, so this has some Brooklyn. I'm gonna do it. Thank you.
Okay.
And if they say that
These
they
are
are
your-
interested in volunteering,
these are your
by the way,
people,
why do we
Faiza.
mark that down?
If we say that they're interested in volunteering, it actually says like down their row. It says, will they support November 5th? Support deBlasio, undecided or no? And then will you volunteer? We're just going to put a yes next time and say, great, thank you. Someone in the campaign will contact you. Yeah? Cool. Hi, brother. All right, let's see. Hello. All right, so we have a phone list for you and a script. We're just going over that now.
How about if you do this online already?
I guess I can tell you really briefly. We're actually calling Muslim voters in New York City, and this is a script that we're going to be using today. Asking them, if they support Bill deBlasio and if they're going to vote for him. And then the next question is like if they're going to volunteer. And so we updated the script a little bit. Have you phone banked for Bill deBlasio before?
No.
No, it's the first time?
Yeah.
Okay, that's exciting actually. Yeah, it is. So, I mean, this is one thing that we could do.
Too.
Is it really? Yay! It's actually a lot of fun, I have to say. The first few times you're probably going to find yourself reading from the script. And then after a while it becomes really natural. Like we're just trying to contact the community and encourage them to go to the polls. And go to the polls and vote that day. Okay? So we're all going to be here. Yeah. Okay, cool. Let me grab a script and a...
Wait, can I move these just so that...
Yeah. Alrighty. Great. What's your name?
Robert.
Robert? And Shubham. Okay, nice to meet you. I'm Faiza. Okay. So I was just explaining really quickly who we're calling and then the phone script. So we're basically calling Muslim voters in New York City and actually using this script to, get from them a commitment to vote for Bill deBlasio. So if you want, you can take a look at it really quickly, but the idea is to look at the voter you're calling, dial the number, actually ask for them in particular, and then go down the script. Say that you're calling from Muslims for Bill deBlasio, that you're, encouraging them to go out and vote, and then asking them the question, like, can Bill count on your vote? And based on what they say, we're going to record it for each person. Okay, so if they say, it might be that you call and they're not home, maybe the worker might have to wait, they might, it might be a not in service number, but if you do speak to someone on the phone, they might say yes. You put a check to their name. You ask them the second question, which is, are you interested in volunteering for the campaign? If they say yes, you put in, that's an ideal situation. We get 2 yeses. And you say that someone in the campaign will be in touch with you, and thank you so much. Please remember to go out and vote. And then we go down the list to the next person. I'm actually going to be sitting right here. Maybe I'll sit right here. You've done phone banking before? You've done phone banking before? Or is it first time? Oh my God, yay, 2 first timers. All right, I'm going to sit here, and actually I'll be on the phone too. So if you guys have questions or things come up, feel free to let me know.
Please do remind him that Election Day is next Tuesday, November the 5th.
Let's see.
It's really, really important for our community to go out. So
I just turned it on.
Okay, thank you so much for your time.
Alright, so this should be on.
His wife, and she just wanted to get off the phone.
Yeah.
But
And it should be up and running. I'm gonna try to find or maybe I'll ask Alia for a charger, because eventually I think it's gonna die on you, right?
Are we using the same shorthand?
We don't need to use shorthand, because now we could record according to, so like under results, it says like the number's not working.
What if left message, for example, what just happened to Ali's call? Does that matter?
If the wife says that, if the wife gives you an answer like, yeah, my husband won't go.
I count that as a yes. Yeah, sorry, I'm just gonna grab her.
Next month, when we call it, they're not calling, can I deliver a message?
But if they give you a definite answer, like, oh yeah, you're my husband.
Okay, I'm gonna just sprinkle some of this.
If that happens though, how would you mark that? Like if you don't reach one person and someone's just like, oh, they're not home right now.
Then it actually says here, not home.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can I get the phone? The phone that they use. The phones they use.
The form to get a
The phone.
Oh, the phone. I think there might be one. I can try to find out if there's more. Hey, Al?
So I just thought.
Do you have another phone?
Yeah.
Okay, so can she use that phone?
Many landlines. So, you have another phone?
Yeah.
I'm gonna update this script.
So I only have a phone, but we should really let people know.
Yeah.
Right? Because this is like I think what we want to be able to do is keep track of the numbers of calls each day, so they keep a count of all the calls that take place, so that they're keeping recordation of it. So I think it's a walk off this, but I did speak to Sister Shahana, and we're trying to do a virtual call. So that means you don't have to be physically here, right? And I talked to Faiza. Yeah, she told me Sunday we can do it.
Oh yeah, sure.
From your house. Yeah. So I'm going to talk to Faiza about that, because we're trying to set that up. Because a lot of people, it's easier for them not to leave their house for a lot of different reasons. But for us, I think sometimes it's more encouraging than so we're going to balance that and see kind of how to.
Hi, was you trying Sarwar? Is this Sarwar? Is it available? Is there another time when I can reach him?
Let's check something.
I'm calling on behalf of Muslims for Bill deBlasio, and I was just calling to encourage him to vote for deBlasio for mayor next Tuesday, November 5th. Do you know if he's going to be voting? And they hung up on me.
Hello. That happens.
What should I call that? It's not home?
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't him.
My name is Lucia. I'm calling from the deBlasio campaign. I was calling to find out if they were voting for him. For Bill deBlasio.
Alright, these are updated scripts in case somebody wants. I'm gonna start calling. 4 rings, and if they don't answer, you can.
Hello, it's Reach Rabia. Hello, is this Rabia? Is Rabia available?
Okay, that's the first one.
You did?
He said he's gonna vote.
He said yes? Okay, great. So let's see. Supports and no to volunteering. Perfect. That's great. And you just keep going on down the list.
Continue ringing. Maybe they're not at home.
Yeah, they're probably not home. I don't know if the campaign has a rule, but like what I've used is like if after 4 rings, if no one answers, we hang up and we move on to the next person.
Okay, sorry.
Beep, 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 beep.
Waalaikumsalam. May I speak to Chairman Begum? May I speak to Chairman Begum?
Hello.
Assalamualaikum.
Hello, how are you?
আপনি কেমন বেগম? আমি ওই যে ভোটের জন্য আর কি করছিলাম যে আমাদের নভেম্বর 5-তে যে মেয়রের ভোট আছে ওই ভোটটা আপনি ইনশাল্লাহ যাবেন সেখানে না ভোট দেওয়ার জন্য নভেম্বর 5-তে? হ্যালো জি আমি ওইটা একটু জাস্ট রিমাইন্ডার দেওয়ার জন্য যে নভেম্বর 5 মানে আপনার ভোটের জন্য আপনি কি ইয়ে ইন্টারেস্টেড ভলেন্টিয়ারিং করার জন্য নভেম্বর 5 আমাদের মেয়র ভোট আমাদের দেশে হ্যাঁ বাজি জি আচ্ছা থ্যাংক ইউ
No,
speak English.
did she say, yeah, that's great. I mean, she said yes? Awesome, that's great. And if there's someone who speaks like Urdu, or I'm thinking right now we might have another language that we can always connect them. So Alia speaks Urdu. Do you speak Urdu too? A little bit? Okay, cool. So we want to make sure if the voters speak a different language, maybe someone at the table speaks the language and we can pass it to phone to them. That was great. That was really great.
Whoever's on Twitter, the hashtag is Team deBlasio and Muslim Vote. We should all be tweeting.
Maybe we can get one shot of the table. Yeah.
I did the same thing. I screened like 917.
Oh my god, I answer every phone call now because of this.
Where I'm gonna mark now?
So it was
This one.
this one. So she said supports deBlasio. Hi, may I speak to Sunita, please?
Hello.
Sure. Do you know if she's available? Will she be available later on? Okay, great. I'm actually calling from the Build deBlasio campaign and wanted to encourage her to go out and vote on Tuesday, November 5th. Do you know if she supports Build deBlasio? Okay.
Only English.
Oh, wonderful. She's a nurse? That's great. Well, thank you so much. Have a good evening. Take care. Bye. Oh my God, she's great.
We're reaching out to voters in the community to encourage everyone to vote for deBlasio for mayor next Tuesday. Is there another time in the
November 5th to vote আপনি জানেন তো না? November 5th যে ভোট আপনি জানেন তো না? ওই November 5th ভোটের জন্য আর কি আমরা বলার জন্য যে আপনি যাতে ভোট দিতে যান। আর যদি কেউ ইন্টারেস্টেড থাকে ভলান্টিয়ারি করার জন্য তাহলে করতে পারে। বিল deBlasio। ঠিক আছে ভাই, একটু কষ্ট করে মনে রাখবেন আর November 5th চলে যাবেন ইনশাআল্লাহ। ওকে, থ্যাংক ইউ। আল্লাহ হাফেজ।
That's the only part I understood. Say yes.
Yay! Good job!
We should. I feel like there's gonna be a lot of Bengali voters.
Maybe.
There is a Bengali.
You can tell by the names, right? You can
Yeah.
tell. It's probably Queen.
Oh my God, I want to talk to people.
Linda's talking.
Linda's
Talking a little too much over there. Just kidding. What list did you pick? I'm trying to reach Selma. Oh, hell no! Hello? I'm trying to reach Selma. That's right. People. Selma? Yo, tweet. Selma, huh? What's your tweet on? Ramanda?
That's a legit name.
Hilal.
So then anyway, I
As
talked
long
to
as it's
him.
not Busy Well.
He goes, do you have my wife? She's a registered voter. I'm like, yes, she's the one. She's next on the list. Don't worry, she votes.
Good job. I got a bad list. I talked to one man whose wife is a nurse, and he goes, because I know she's a nurse and we know where Bill deBlasio stands on the issue, she's voting for him. Yeah. Yeah, I know.
You need to tweet that.
I know.
You're good at tweeting, Alia. You're like on top of it.
All right, I'm gonna talk to Benjamin first. Benjamin.
Come on, Benj.
Benjamin Hamid.
Hamid?
37 years old. Doesn't say. Wait, I think I said we couldn't say certain things on camera.
Yeah, it's being recorded.
Yeah.
We're being recorded by a lot of different entities. I know.
Hi, may I speak to Benjamin Hamid, please? Sure, my name is Faiza. I'm calling from Muslims for Build deBlasio, and we're just reminding the community that next Tuesday, November 5th, there's an election. Can Bill count on your vote on November 5th? Oh, you're not going to be here. Are there other registered voters in your household? Nobody? Okay, great. Thank you so much, sir. Have a nice day. Bye. So what happens with that? He's not going to be here.
আসসালামু আলাইকুম। জসিম ভাই বলছেন? ওই যে আমি মুসলিম ফর deBlasio ওখান থেকে কল দিচ্ছি যে ভোটের জন্য November 5th যে ভোট, যাতে ভাই ভোটটা দিতে যায় আর কি। আপনিও কি ভোটার আপা? মেয়রের ভোট, আপনারা কষ্ট করে একটু ভোটটা দিতে যাবেন মেয়র deBlasioকে। ও জসিম উদ্দিন তাহলে ভোটার, উনি ভোটার না?
Hi, may I speak to Parveen Yassin, please?
My name is Robert McLean.
Parveen Yassin?
How do you proceed with it?
Oh, okay. Do you know if when she'll be available?
Italia, what time to what time? 9 to 5. 9 to 5. Yeah. Okay, আপনি 9টা থেকে 5টা পর্যন্ত ভোটের টাইম।
Okay. Sorry about that. Thank you.
I heard that.
Wrong
You like
number.
change your accent there.
Lady, man. I had to. What do you mean? That's
কিন্তু অনেক important.
no, she doesn't live there anymore.
বলেও দেন যে একটু দেরি করে ভোটে যাবেন তাহলে কিন্তু এটা ভালো অনেক আর deBlasio
And I'm telling you right now, right, the Bangladeshi community is going to come out in numbers.
They are.
Her friend. It's because I think they organize like
Thank you.
Bangladeshis, right? And there's like a sizable population in Queens. Her friend registered 700 voters
What?
since September.
Oh, trick or treat! Come on, come on, come on!
Oh my God! Can we take a picture with you?
Yeah. Okay. Here, I'm gonna give you each one piece of chocolate and one Jolly Rancher.
Okay. Hold on, buddy.
Here, tell us what are your costumes?